Somebody told us where we stand, and Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the invisible man. Then something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a celluloid jam. Then at a deadly pace, it came from outer space, and this is how the message ran. Scientific time, double feature. To the late night double feature picture show. In the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright, there's a guiding star. No matter what or who you are, there's a light over us to break it down. There's a light. There's a light, light in the darkness of every light.
Oh! Schuster! You messing with my woman? I thought we had a deal.
This is the face of a guy who stepped in it. How did it get to this? How did a production of Rocky Horror turn into my horror? It all started a week ago.
Hey, Em.
Hi.
What's with your crests? You always cut them off.
I must have forgotten this morning.
Forgot.
Girl and I had the most amazing weekend. We hit the Revival Theater downtown for the midnight show of Rocky Horror.
You're kidding.
No.
Isn't that where everyone dresses up and yells stuff?
Yeah, I mean, well, we don't dress up. At least not yet.
Wait, isn't that theater a total dive?
It's disgusting. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't a surface that isn't covered in spilled soda. So you'd think it'd be a nightmare for me, right? But I don't know. I'm having so much fun that I don't even notice. And get this. You know how I've always been very anti-Halloween because it totally freaks me out to think about eating candy that someone else has touched, right? Well, Carl and I are going to dress up as characters from the show, and we're actually going to go trick-or-treating.
The sandwich? The dirty theater? He's actually making her better.
I'm going to go as Janet because I was she's a ginger and she's
He's winning.
fluffy skirt.
Why the hell didn't I think of taking her to that damn show?
Oh, it's so weird that you brought up how much you love that show because just last weekend I decided to have the Glee Club perform Rocky Horror for the school musical this year.
Wow,
Yeah.
Will.
Cool, right?
Very, very cool. That's
I mean, who knew that Rocky Horror was so important to both of us?
yeah, I guess so. Isn't there some pretty risque material in there, though?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll probably have to make some edits here and there, but it's worth it to expose the kids to one of my favorite musicals of all time.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Wow, yeah. Well, I'm thinking you're going to have to edit the whole thing out if you're going to get Sue and Figgins to sign off on it. That's really exciting.
All right. Go Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I'm going as a peanut allergy.
Great news, guys. I've had a little inspiration. This week's musical lesson isn't really a lesson. It's a musical.
Oh, please be peanut, please be peanut.
Rocky Horror.
I've never seen it.
Mr. Shue?
Yep.
While I admire your choice of the groundbreaking 70s musical, aren't you worried that the adult themes might be a point of controversy?
Seriously, a school in Texas couldn't even do Rent. Caused an outrage and they had to cancel the show.
Isn't that the whole point of the arts? Pushing boundaries? Doing things people say you can't do for the sake of self-expression? But I got it all figured out. I cut out some of the more risque sections. And I'm sending home permission slips to all your parents to make sure that they're okay with it. And we are going to charge admission and use the proceeds to help pay for transportation to nationals in New York. Okay, let's talk about casting.
Oh, Finn and I will play Brad and Janet.
Oh,
And I'll be playing the guy in the wheelchair, right?
that's what I was thinking. And I thought Kurt could play the role of Frankfurter.
No, there's no way I'm playing a transvestite in high heels and fishnets and wearing lipstick.
Why? Because that look was last season?
I'll do it.
Really? Like the male lead.
I know, but I'm feeling a little more confident about my singing voice after a duets project. Great. I have no problem with that. Now, we're a little short on female roles. So, we're going to have to double up on Columbia's and Magentas.
It's standard practice on Broadway. It'll preserve your voices.
I like to preserve you in a jar in my basement.
Fan, I'd like you to play the role of the creature.
From the Black Lagoon.
Rocky. You like the Frankenstein character, but blonde? He'll kill the part. He's cute, just like you.
Better start working on those abs.
Are you kidding me? You get a glass of these babies. I have no problem showing off my body.
Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a show.
So then, after the Time Warp, Riffraff, a.k.a. Kurt, takes us to Frankenfooter's lab.
I have no idea what's going on in this script, and it's not in a cool Inception kind of way.
Just try, okay? All right, so then they take off our wet clothes, and we do the rest of the scene in our underwear.
Wait, I'm in my tighty whities?
Yeah.
I can't be on stage in front of the whole school in my tighty whities. They're going to be able to see my whole business.
Come on, it'll just be like going to the pool.
I wear a swim shirt at the pool. I tell everybody it's because I burn easily, but look, I know I'm a big athlete and it's not manly or anything, but I'm kind of insecure about how I look.
Come on, you have a different body type. I don't look like Brittany or Santana, but you still think I'm hot, right?
Yeah, of course.
Then you're just going to have to trust me that you're the hottest guy in school. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, then after that, Frankenfooter's going to come down in an elevator, and when he comes down, we are scared. I might think. They'll be right there.
Making it the zoo's first Unitarian chimp wedding in over 6 years.
And we certainly wish the couple well.
Oh, yeah.
And now let's mosey on over to Sue's Corner. Take it away, Sue.
Thanks, Rod. You know, Halloween is fast approaching. The day when parents encourage little boys to dress like little girls and little girls to dress like whores and go door to door browbeating hard-working Americans into giving them free food. Well, you know what, Western Ohio? We've lost the true meaning of Halloween. Fear. Halloween is that magical day of the year when a child is told their grandmother's a demon who's been feeding them rat casserole with a crunchy garnish of their own scabs. Children must know fear. Without it, they won't know how to behave. They'll try Frenching grizzly bears or consider living in Florida. So, moms, skip trick-or-treating this year and instead sit your little toddler down and explain that Daddy's a hungry zombie. And before he went out to sharpen his pitchfork, he whispered to Mommy that you look delicious. And that's how Sue sees it.
Sue, you're the cat's pajamas. And we'll be right back.
Hello, Sue. I'm Barry Jeffries. This is Tim Stanwyck. We're the new local station managers down at WHN. Do you mind if we sit? We loved Sue's Corner last night.
Oh, yeah. You know, we come from the world of cable news, and we have ideas.
You see, good news is about information, but great news is about fear. For example, Tim, did you hear about that swarm of Africanized killer bees?
Oh, wouldn't it be awful to see an entire town overrun by killer bees?
I'm sorry, did you just say, Tim, an entire town overrun by killer bees?
Well, I didn't.
There's your quote.
And you can replace killer bees with whatever you want. Terrorists!
Mexicans.
Mexican terrorist
Ants.
Mexican terrorist ants.
So what can I do for you?
Someone at this school is seeking the stage rights to Rocky Horror, this year's musical.
I take it you know the show.
When I was younger, I took my sisters to the show. The audience was so enraged having a disabled person in their midst. You know what they did? They threw toast at us. You want me to shut it down?
No. We want you to do an expose proving that the secular progressive agenda has finally arrived here in the Lima, Ohio school district.
It's got local Emmy written all over it.
We have a deal?
All right, places, Finn and Rachel. I'm going to start with Dan and Janet.
Oh, I cannot wait till Finn takes his top off so we can all see the hot mess underneath.
What are you talking about?
You can't have sloppy joes every day for lunch and think you can get away with it.
That's incredibly rude. Is it? Guys whisper behind our backs about how we girls look every day. They objectify us all the time.
She sort of has a point. Yeah, earlier today Artie asked if he could make a gigantic omelet when I'm done with the ostrich eggs I'm smuggling in my bra.
I'm super looking forward to seeing Sam in this gold bikini.
It's going to be abulous.
Can we get on with rehearsal?
Yeah, I agree. Yes. Let's stay focused, guys. All right. Riff Raff and Columbia Magenta, Team 1. Take your places. Let's rock and roll.
Hey, Janet.
Yes, Brad?
I've got something to say.
Uh-huh.
I really love the skillful way you beat the other girls to the bride's bouquet.
Oh, Brad.
The river was deep, but I swam it. The future is ours, so let's plan it. So please don't tell me to can it. I've one thing to say, and that's damn it, Janet, I love you. The road was long, but I ran it. There's a fire in my heart, and you fan it. If there's one fool for you, then I am it. I've one thing to say, and that's damn it, Janet, I love you. Here's a ring to prove that I'm no joker. There's 3 ways that love can grow. That's good, bad, or mediocre. O-J-A-N-E-T, I love you so.
Oh, it's nicer than Betty Monroe had. Now we're engaged and I'm so glad that you met Mom and you know Dad. I've one thing to say and that's Brad. I'm mad for you too.
What made you think you could get away with doing this show without my knowledge?
I didn't. I was hoping just to run out the clock until it was too late to stop us.
He says I want to stop you. I appreciate how Rocky Horror pushes boundaries.
So you're not going to find us?
Perhaps not. I just want to be involved, Will. The arts matter.
Fine. Join us. Play the part of the criminologist. We need someone with authority.
Done.
Great. We rehearse tonight.
Fantastic. Give me time to do my rewrites.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it says right here in my contract that I get final script approval, and I wouldn't fight it, Will. I'm a notary public. See you on the voice, buddy.
Chicken, egg white, fish, no salmon, oatmeal brown rice, but not after 6 p.m., no butter or oil, and no soda. That's all you eat? Ain't no carpool ain't sexy. Damn straight.
I don't know, man. I never used to think about this stuff. I mean, we're guys. When did this stuff come out?
I personally blame the internet. Once internet porn was invented, girls could watch without having to make that embarrassing trip to the video store. Internet porn altered the female brain chemistry, making them more like